Let's go.
What up, yo? It's your boy, Onslaught Tree, back at y'all with another episode of 16 Bars, yo. This is episode 41. We got Old Books in the building. Old Book, what's up, man?
You know, just out here, man. Wu-Tang's for the kids.
Wu-Tang's for the kids?
You love the kids.
ODB said that?
Yeah, man.
Side of God, what's good?
Oh man, the weather's back in this hot ass studio.
That's what's up, man. Y'all ready for the episode? Before we get to the episode, man, let's hit a Fight Club, man. What's going on in Fight Club,
You ain't gonna tell them to like, subscribe, and
we're gonna
shit?
get into that, man. Let's
Oh, you changed it this week. All right,
let's hit Fight Club,
Keep it
man.
organic.
Number 5, Tupac Machiavelli.
Tupac, boy.
Number 4, The Great Adventures, Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Number 3, Legal Drug Money, the boy.
Queens, Jamaica Queens.
Number 2, your boy Kanye West, College Dropout.
Yeah.
That's size, man.
And number 1, for 58 weeks in a row.
Iron Lung, Italian Stallion, Wu-Tang Clan. Before we start the episode, y'all know how we do, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go on down, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifications to get notified whenever we upload new content. Sai, where we going this week, man?
Going to the V-State.
I don't know. You tell me. Tell us. Where we
To
going?
Virginia.
VA?
Virginia?
Going to the
Physical copy this week, Sai.
right here.
What we got for him?
We got Mrs. Elliott herself.
Missy Elliott.
Misdemeanor Elliott.
Supa Dupa Fly,
Yes,
her first
debut.
album. So this album was released on July 15th, 1997.
Oh, she came out in the crest of the great hip hop.
Before that,
era.
2000, man. Length of the album has 17 tracks on there. There's an intro by Busta Rhymes. There's an outro by Busta Rhymes. There's an additional outro by Missy herself. Sai, where you going with length of album?
67 minutes.
67 minutes? Oh, what you got?
Went too high.
70 minutes.
70 minutes? Length of the album, 60 minutes and 6 seconds. So,
I think I went too
Sai
high.
still, both of y'all went too high, so both of y'all actually lost. So, yo, let's get into the album, man. First track off the album, like I just said, is the Busta Rhymes intro. What was the affiliation with Busta being so close with Missy that Missy gave Busta the opening
I was
montage on the
wondering,
album?
Yeah, you know, I was
No
wondering
clue,
when I hit it, I was like, where do they
Where they
cross
correlate?
past that?
Hmm.
The record label?
Wasn't Busta on Elektra?
Ah,
Well, the
shit.
record label
Must
is
have been.
Elektra.
Oh, the record label she's on?
She's
Yeah.
on Elektra.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they label me.
She's under Goldmine and which is under Elektra Records.
But still, I wouldn't. I
Yeah,
mean,
like musically, you never really heard.
But if you got a connection to A&R, maybe.
Yeah. Cause I was surprised when I heard. I'm like,
Busta?
Busta Rhymes.
All right, let's get into it, man.
And this
Track
was an introduction.
introduction. He's introing her album. But Busta was nice back then too, and she was now coming out too, and she could
know
spit
what?
too.
Probably that what is it? That kind of cartoony kind of thing. Cause remember Busta Rhymes.
Both of them made the same kind of videos.
Yeah, and she liked that cartoon.
All right, we'll find out
shit.
that if you out there watching the video, if you know what the correlation is, let us know in the comments, yo. Track number 2 on the album is I Hit Him With The He, Hit Him With The Hit Him With The. You gonna get a verse off of this? Oh, what?
Let me see.
Let's get a verse off of the Hit Him With The He, man.
This is different, man.
So yo, Sai, we're gonna get a verse off of this. Let's get a verse off of this,
Yeah, we
man.
gonna go with
Hit
the
him with
Missy.
hit him with the he.
Some of this stuff might be edited from Nail, stuff when this. What is it?
They don't see
Just
the,
say the
they don't see the
verse.
they don't see the edit, Sai.
You don't see the edit? No, they're gonna hear it.
How they gonna hear the edits?
Edit it when I speak.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, you
okay.
talking about? Yeah.
Oh, the words?
No,
Okay, okay.
Give it to them the way it is. Organic and
A lot of
pure.
pause.
Just give it to them the way it is,
Just
buddy.
say pause and
Let's get it.
speak.
Let's get it.
Long iced tea slurp me swiftly. Meet me at the bar. What up, star? You know who you are. Shit. No shit I thought you hadn't noticed. The way I roll this Dutch. The way I roll this Dutch. Niggas, I love me. Niggas love my style too much. Ha ha. duck. Here comes the shot. Bang, bang, plur. Drop me and Timberland like hop. We taking over blocks like 1 billion bitch march.
So that's she flip it with the 1 million man march.
1 billion bitch march.
Let's get it, man. Yo, this track is called Hit 'Em With The He, Hit 'Em With The Ha. This track is also featuring Lil' Kim, yo. Let's go.
Long iced tea, slurp me swiftly. Meet me at the bar. What's up, style? We know who you are. Shit, no shit. I thought you hadn't noticed the way I roll this Dutch. The way I roll this Dutch. Niggas love my style too much. Duck. Here comes the shot. Bang bang. Drop. Me and Timberland like hot. Taking over blocks like a 1 million bitch march.
Let's move on, man. Track number 3 on the album is called Sock It To Me. And right off of the first track where we just got, that's the second track where you got a Lil' Kim feature. This track is featuring The Brat on this track right here, Sock It To Me. So let's jump on over track number 4. This is one of my favorite tracks off the album, yo. This track is called The Rain. Let's get this, man. You get a verse off of this? We're gonna do a verse off of The Rain?
I love the video to the.
She had a good style, yo, when she came out, and her presence was felt.
Like what O said, she had that Busta Rhymes video thing. Like the videos she made were real, like creative, and Busta Rhymes had the same creative feel for his videos. Creative.
Missy always, her videos are always like visually appealing. It definitely does something to the brain.
That you, the fisheye lens.
All right, let's get a verse off of this.
Busta Rhymes used a lot too.
That was what's his name? The guy, Hype Williams. That was
his thing. The fisheye lens.
Okay.
Goes when the rain hit my window. I take and cough me some Indo. Me and Timberland, ooh, we sang a jangle so tight that you get our stars tangled.
Yep.
Sway on do-si-do like you loco. Can we get kinky tonight?
Like Coco, Folo. Well, hold on, side. What you mean by that right there?
Like Coco? What group was that from?
SWV or So Def? So Def is the name of the label, right?
About Coco from SWV.
Yeah,
it is Coco.
gotta be.
Can we get
picky tonight like Coco? All right.
Yeah. You don't want to play with my yo-yo. I smoke my hydro.
Isn't that play with my yo-yo? Isn't that girl with the Afro puffs?
No, that's Yo-Yo, man.
Yo-Yo?
You can't play
with my yo-yo. Now her name was Yo-Yo. Okay. All right, yo, let's get it, man. This track right here, man. This track right here, The Rain, yo.
We get thinking tonight.
When the rain hits my window, I take me some Indo. Me and Timberland, ooh, we sang a jangle. We so tight that you get our styles tangled. Sway your do-si-do like you loco. Can we get kinky tonight like Coco? So, you wanna play with my yo-yo? I smoke my hydro on the D-Lo.
I can't stand her. It's my window. I can't stand her. It's my window. I can't stand her. It's my window.
Hold on, son. Who's singing that hook on that, boy? Who's that hook?
It's Missy herself, probably.
Nah, I doubt that's Missy on that hook. We gotta check the credits on that. I doubt that's Missy on the hook, but that's an ill hook to whoever's singing that hook. Let's move on, man. Track number 5, another hit single off of this album, yo. This track is called Beat Me 911. Beat me 911 and call me on the cell phone. I'll call you back. Let's get a verse off of this, man. This is my track right here, yo.
I mean, Missy had a lot of small verses on that joint.
I know, I realized that.
Yeah, it wasn't
a lot of who?
The song, you know what? I like on her albums, her verses were like she only dropped maybe.
You mean the 16s? So she was dropping? It was real
she
short?
dropping 16.
It was less than 16s?
That's like trying to drop a short inch, man.
I'm just saying.
An inch is an inch. She was
the show is called 16 Bars. That was a cheap.
You know what this
that was
says?
A selfless plug.
Maybe Missy didn't even make the beat because it says all songs produced by Timberland.
Timberland is the producer.
He's the producer.
I'm talking about the vocals on that last song. Who had the vocals? Who had that hook?
For me, so I was talking about the beat.
Oh no, Timberland was the executive producer on the whole album.
No,
Missy produced too,
both of them.
Well, Timbaland did the beats. Timbaland did the
Missy
beats on
made
this.
beats too.
Timbaland
Maybe
did
not
all
on the
the
first
beats on
album.
this album
Yeah, I
here.
guess after that she started to get more.
That's just similar to Timbaland, though.
Well, I mean, they start tangled.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So this is Beat Me 911.
When you cheating on me, can you tell me what I've done? I thought you was the one, but you just a hit and run. Gave up clubs and parties. I put them aside. I stopped going to all the parties. Left me in the dark with no kind of sign. Why don't you give me a sign?
You left me in the dark with no kind of sign. Why don't you give me a sign?
Can't sometimes, yo. Ain't no sign to be given.
Yo,
It's
man.
just cut and run.
This is featuring 702. So we went
And
from
Magoo.
Lil Kim, we had The Brat. Now we got 702 featured on there with Magoo. Let's get it, man. This track is called Beat Me 911, y'all.
Why you cheating on me? Can you tell me what I've done? I thought you was the one, but you just a hit and run. Gave up clubs and parties. I put them aside. I stopped going to all parties. Left me in the dark with no kind of sign. You should be me.
Yo, sorry. What do you think about Missy's style so far on the album? Like, what kind of style do you give her? From hearing those 5 tracks so far, where do you put her? Do you put her more as a hip hop artist, or R&B artist, a soul artist? Where does Missy land with you?
She's like a hybrid. Like, you know, she could actually blend. She look like she blends with like everybody kind of thing. But her, you hear the production on it. It's kind of, you know, like one kind of production on it.
It is only one producer, sorry. Timbaland's the only producer.
But sometimes,
And you know, everybody knows Timbaland's style. Timbaland's style is Timbaland's style.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes it. I say she's like hybrid. Like I wouldn't say a Lauryn Hill, because Lauryn kind of does both hard body, hard 16.
But wasn't she doing this before Lauryn Hill?
No.
When did Food just come out? What year Food just came out?
Ben came out 94.
Yeah,
94?
because she actually on this album she actually
Big up?
Yeah, she said
Big
I
up
sit
Lauryn?
on hills like Lauren.
All right. Yo, so next track on the album, is track number 6, and this track is called Bite Our Style. We're going to jump into ratings early this week, man. Y'all want to do ratings early?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. A lot of ratings, man. A lot of ratings. So we got The Village Voice with an A-. Spin Magazine with an 8 out of 10. All Music gave it 5 stars out of 5 stars. Chicago Tribune gave it 3 stars out of 4. The Guardian gave it 4 stars out of 5 stars. Los Angeles Times gave it 3.5 stars out of 4. Pitchfork gave it a 9 out of 10. Rolling Stones Guide. No, the Rolling Stones. Yes, the Rolling Stones album guide gave it 5 out of 5.
What?
And the Rolling Stones gave it 3.5 out of 5. And O's favorite entertainment weekly letters. Oh, where you going with this week?
B+.
B+, Psy.
A-. A+. A+.
Entertainment Weekly gave it A-.
Thank
Yo, crazy good ratings, yo.
Very surprising.
Only a Chicago Tribune gave it a 3 out of 4.
But you don't know who these people rating this shit.
Rolling Stones gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Everything else was A-, 8 out of 10, 5. She got 2 5s. A 9 out of 10, Big numbers.
Give a perfect score.
Pretty much.
Big numbers. Let's move on, man. Track.
Why you don't have the sauce on there?
The sauce? Let's see if the sauce. The sauce is not on there.
Alright, go ahead.
The sauce is not on there.
7.
Moving on. Track number 7 on the album is called Pass the Blunt. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Okay, let's get a verse off. I like this song too.
Pass the blunt.
I know it's called Pass the Blunt, but I'm just saying Pass the Dutchie. It just sounds the same.
If I pass the blunt, sure you gonna hit it?
Nah, hell no, man. I don't do drugs, man.
That's not a drug.
Say no to drugs.
It's not a drug.
It is a drug.
No, it's not.
Say no to drugs.
It's here for you and me. Like
No.
said,
When the
it's-
Rastaman used to grow it in the bush with just the water from the earth and the bush,
Water
yes.
from the earth.
Now the government is growing it in some lab. They spraying all kind of chemicals on it. It got 14 different colors, like
Alright,
6
you know what?
9's
Let's
hair.
go to this verse. Thank
Don't
you.
do drugs, kids.
Alright,
So
verse
if you were sitting in
1.
Jamaica
Missy
smoking
Elliott.
and he passed you the
Alright,
blunt
we done with that.
with these
Bitches.
No.
I never wanna hang with bitches. Since I turned Missy, every bitch wanna meet me booty licking.
Oh.
Missy.
They
I
been in the
didn't
groceries,
know you
huh?
were that type of person.
Wait.
You was a young and May before young and May, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Every bitch wanna meet me booty licking. My ass they kissing, but I feel like they way too picky. I used to know a guy named Ricky. Oh, really? Don't piss me off, and son better let y'all know y'all lucky. Cause if I come out bucking, the whole world better be ducking. Cause I roll with Puffy. No doubt, shit turned out get ugly. No matter what, you still love me. Me whack, you bugging. Yo, not for nothing. That verse is kind of trash.
Me whack you, but I guess you gotta hear it when it's playing. Let's listen
I'm
to
gonna
it.
hear it, but
Let's listen to it. This is called track. No, this is track number 7.
And you hear some
I
trash.
could hear more something.
This is called Pass the Blunt. Let's hear the track, yo.
And I'm gonna just do a little something on it. Alright, check it. Bitches. I never wanna hang with bitches. Since I turned Missy, every bitch wanna be booty licking. My ass they kissing, but I'm feeling like they way too picky. I used to know a guy named Ricky. Oh really? Don't piss me off, man. Son, better let y'all know y'all lucky. Cause if I come out working, the whole world better be ducking. Cause I roll with Puff. No doubt, shit, turn it out, get ugly. No matter what, you still love me. Me whack, you buggy. Pass the blunts on the left hand side. Pass the blunts on the left hand side. He got the beats. He got the beats that make me jump, jump, jump. He got the beats. He got the beats that make me rock it, daddy, down. Pass the blunts on the left hand side. Pass the blunts on the left hand side. I got the rhymes. I got the rhymes to make you jump, jump, jump. I got the rhymes. I got the rhymes to make you rock it, daddy, down.
Woo-hoo. Yes, side. When you're looking at it from the camera that way, that is going to be your left side because you're facing this way.
I think he's right. So.
Yo, man. So you.
Seriously, when you're facing this way now on the camera, when you watch
No
the
matter
video.
what, it's gonna be.
No,
it's
when
not
you're
a-
seeing it on your you'll be seeing it. Anyway, this
you'll
is
still be on the right side.
okay.
No, side. You're wrong about that.
Let's just go, man.
So you didn't like the reggae team to the song,
Nah, I didn't.
and you didn't like her flow, how she was.
I just didn't think there was any bars on there, but
It's not all about all the hefty bars all the time. Bro.
The show is
Sometimes you gotta
called
have.
16 bars.
That just defeat the whole purpose of us. We should leave
16
right now.
bars is the name.
It isn't. The show is not
not
called
about the bar.
16 Fire Bars. we didn't say it was 16 Fire Bars.
We're gonna look for 16 fire.
All right, let's move on, man. Track number 8 is called Bite My Style. Y'all trying to bite me style, man. And while we on Bite Your Style, let's do some singles. 4 singles on the album. Who wants to take a shot at it? Who wants to go for the singles?
Hit 'em with the heat,
That's 1.
the rain.
That's 2.
Ooh.
5, 4, 3.
Talking to me.
That's 3.
Beat 911.
That's 4. Sai got him more. Yo, man. Sai probably got it written in his glasses or some shit. You're looking at his glasses, man.
My salon does research beforehand.
Oh, he cheats?
Am I not supposed
He
to?
cheats.
He already knows, and then he comes in and pretends. Like,
Not all the time.
Sai got all 4 this week.
I don't never do no
4
research.
singles on the
I just
album.
come out and
The
just
first
Listen to the
single.
album.
Just be like, I don't know.
Always more organic. 4 singles. First
Am I-
single.
like,
You can do research side, but some
Yes.
things you gotta just jump over because you know we're gonna go through it live. First single,
On my face.
The Rain. Second single, Sock It To Me. Third single, Beat Me Now I Wanna Call Me. Fourth single, We Hit Him With The Heat. Moving on, man. Track number 9 is called Friendly Skies, and I'm gonna say it again. Another feature, this time featuring Genuine.
Teammate.
Label mate?
Label mate or teammate?
Label mate.
Label mate.
Track number 10 on the album is called Best Friends. And while we're here on Best Friends, what do you guys think about the cover of the album? Oh, I love this album cover.
What's the love about it?
She got the Air Force Ones on.
Mm-hmm.
The way she's laid back,
The whole
chilling.
style, like,
She got the custom throwback jersey on. And under her name, the name of the album is Supa Dupa Fly. She actually got a picture of a fly on the thing.
now
It
she had a fly with a cape on. It
It's
was
just
doper.
it's an ill cover. The cover is fly. The cover is fly, and we all know how ill Air Force Ones
Well,
used to be.
I mean, it's
The
pretty
cover's
just.
not fly.
I would say it's a simple
It's just
cover.
it's a.
I don't know.
I love that
It's a
cover.
well.
It
let's
just
say it's a
look like she's in the
it's a-
It
studio.
doesn't look like she's on a couch.
She's in the studio
That's
chilling.
it.
It doesn't look like she
It
put
doesn't
much
look like
effort
we got
into it.
curtains,
Like, yo, let me just sit here and take this picture and call it album.
I love that album cover.
All right.
You can't go wrong with the Air Force Ones though. Out of focus. That's
Tell
good
you,
for me.
man, it's just
You know
a
what? I'm about
classic.
to go get me a pair right now. Fuck it. Just
All right,
because
and this track also features rest in peace, Aaliyah.
I don't know why they did that to that girl.
It was an accident, son.
Yeah, they put all the luggage in that damn thing. They should've just
Yeah. Next track on the album is called track number 11 is called Don't Be Coming. And while we're here, I want to talk about something. We talked about this last few weeks on on one of the albums when we did the Puff Daddy album. She was also nominated for a Grammy in this category. Remember the category? Let me give you the category again that Sai was confused about. Best Rap Album category.
Best rap album.
No Way Out, Wyclef Presents the Carnival, Biggie, Life After Death, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang Forever, and Supa Dupa Fly. And everybody, Sai said that Wu-Tang should have won. O said that Life After Death should have won, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Supa Dupa Fly. So she got nominated on this. She also got nominated.
She was in the running. Wow.
Huh?
I didn't know she was in the running.
Yeah.
Wow.
She also got nominated for Best Rap Solo Performance. All right, and this is the category. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See, Busta Rhymes, Ain't Nobody, LL Cool J, Hypnotize, Notorious B.I.G., and Missy.
I'll go with Buster.
Definitely Buster.
I believe, who won?
Who can have a better?
I'm sorry, and Men in Black by Will Smith.
Oh hell no! Get
And
the fuck out.
and Will Smith won.
Oh, of course she's gonna
Come on.
win. It's
It's a movie thing.
commercial thing. Man.
First off, it would have been. I would
those
say.
people that pick those shits don't be.
Who ever had a better stage performance than Busta Rhymes?
Look, man, Will Smith won, man. Why you getting mad at me? Like,
No?
don't come down on me. But
Get jiggy with it.
she got nominated for a few stuff, man. She was out there. Track number 12 on the album, Easy, yeah, 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 yeah. So let's do a verse off of this, Padre.
These verses are short and sweet.
Short and
you.
sweet, go right through it.
Yes.
We
Sir.
breeze through.
Couple of lines.
We just
Get
breeze
it over
through.
with.
Let's go. Let's
5,
get it.
6
Hey,
bars.
that's it. Just pay me. That's it.
Let's hear what she got.
M.A. to the G double O, my man Mo. Now, where we get that line?
That's Lost Boys, baby. That's gotta be a Lost Boys
That
verse,
is
right?
a Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. Jamaica Queens in the building.
When he said, my name O. Let me
Double
run
T
it down.
O.
Come on, that's easy, man.
If
It
I
be
make a
in
mistake,
the queue.
rewind.
All right, M.A. to
Who's the
G,
best? Who's the worst in the
double
head
O,
rap
my
game?
man Mo.
Yo,
Smooth.
can we bring it back? Me and Si was getting.
Sorry, you little.
I brought it back.
nostalgic.
You can't keep
We was
bringing
getting
it back.
Getting
One more time,
nostalgic.
DJ.
He's getting nostalgic.
M.A. to
Jamaican
the
love
G
pulling it back.
double O, my man Mo. Smooth like Joe. Timberland, where you get the dough. I'ma get my niggas. Niggas go and get your hoes. Flows to come so natural. I'ma take a stroll. Roll this hydro. I'ma take my ass Paze Izzo.
Busy, yeah, busy, oh.
Slow on down, diggy dough.
She had that flow that she be giving you, man.
Yo, man.
It sounds
outta here, man.
sounds better when she says
Yo,
it.
shut
Oh,
up, man.
let's get the verse, man.
Yo,
This verse
man.
is called
Stop with
Easy.
the games, Missy.
This verse-
1997. Those bars.
It's not about the bars. It's about her flow and about how she put the song together. Let's hear the song, yo. Y'all tell us what you think. Man. This is called Easy Easy Ah.
None of y'all fools ain't got shit on me. M.A. to the G. Double O, my man Mo, smooth like Joe. Timberland, where you get the dough? I'ma get my niggas, nigga. Go and get your hoes. Flow to me comes so natural. I'ma take a stroll, roll this hydro. I'ma take my ass to pizzazz a Esso. Slow, down, diggy low. Izzy, za, 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 za. Bitches be talking like they all rah-rah. Blizzy, blizzy, blase, blase, blase. None of y'all fools ain't got shit on me. Izzy, za, 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 za. Bitches be talking like they all rah-rah. Blizzy, blizzy, blase, blase, blase. None of y'all fools ain't got shit on me.
Never heard beats like this before. When me and Timberland walk through the door, our style be tighter than before. Like a stilo. You never heard beats like this before.
Yeah, man. So like I was saying, it's not about heavy bars. If you look at the way she put together the track, yes, she's making up her own words, but that's what's so unique about Missy. And it's like she's smoking on this track. So it's like you can sit back and smoke, back and drink, and it's like a relaxation track. And you just bumping it. You don't want to hear hard bars all the time,
Right. Sometimes you gotta get the silly raps.
I'm not gonna call it silly rap. Sometimes you just need something nice just to relax. Some tame verses.
Bubblegum rap.
I'm not using that word either.
Alright, it's okay.
You don't need hard bars all the time.
Right,
that's my opinion.
You don't need a story all the time.
Not all the time. Sometimes you want to be entertained.
We just went last week with Eminem, and we had a lot of good bars, so you could break it down.
Let's move on, man. Track number 13 is called Why You Hurt Me. We're gonna do some chart numbers. So, peak position. Dutch album charts. She hit number 69 on the charts.
30.
New Zealand album charts. She hit number 49 on the charts.
Usually, the New Zealand, Australia, and the U.S., they always fall in close. Yeah.
Well, O just said it wasn't heavy bars, so maybe people wasn't looking for these kind of bars back then.
We gotta go to New Zealand.
But let's go. U.S. Billboard 200. She hit number 3, and the U.S. R&B. Guess
number 1.
Oh.
Number 2.
Number 1.
Yeah.
So the U.S. loved it. Oh.
Everybody loved
U.S. is shitting on you right now. Oh.
Not the U.S.
This is U.S. R&B.
Yeah, number
R&B, not hip hop.
The R&B chart. The females loved it. They were buying the albums, and they was getting a copy for free.
You bought this album?
I bought this album. I have it right here. I bought it early. I want to go back to something we did last week too. Y'all were making fun of me last week about the Eminem, about the 2 million copies that had the DVD in it, talking about I wasn't there early. Those 2 million copies sold in the first week.
Well,
we were joking around.
No. So don't joke around talking about I wasn't there early. I was there early. What did you say?
Album.
It was bootlegged?
It was bootlegged.
When the album got released to the public,
they were already selling it before it was officially released.
So when the album got released to the public, when the public had 2 weeks to pick up the album,
no, they had only one. There was the 1 day thing. And
then the second week, the one day was 307,000 copies.
But
one day,
but I've been selling records since Thursday.
Those wasn't official copies. They didn't count those numbers. They didn't count those numbers.
How are you not gonna count it?
Because they didn't count those numbers.
Part of the first 2 million that was shipped.
No, Salon.
What you mean no?
Okay, so even though that was right, 1 week, I was part of the group. Within a month, I got this album.
Okay.
Which I got in the first week, but within a month, 2 million copies. So y'all can't shit on me and say I wasn't there early. I was there early.
Who said he wasn't there?
Yo, always making fun of it.
Wasn't even serious, bro.
Now it's not serious.
I think sometimes I talk, things go over your head, like the sarcasm and all that.
Oh, she's being sarcastic?
I'm just saying, because I don't think I was like, you weren't early. First 2 million, you get the DVD. Wait, what?
That's a lot of albums.
Like, that was my point. Let's move on to the next track on the album, which is called I'm Talking. And while we're on I'm Talking, just want to give you all, like I said, this album had a lot of features, whether they were Electra,
Yes, it's about 9.
or whether there were
features
other
on
people.
there.
So the Lil Kim was on the album, right?
She had a lot of her team.
The Brat was on the album.
Brat.
702.
Oh, Brat. Yeah.
Genuine was on the album. Genuine had a song.
Busta.
Aaliyah was on the album.
Aaliyah,
Busta was
Lil'
on the
Kim.
album. Magoo, I said Lil Kim. Magoo was on the album. So
702.
I said 702.
It's like Space and Nicole. There's like 9, 10.
She has but the flip side of that, I like that she had a lot of females on her album. Like right now, today, a lot of females ain't really getting along, making music together. She had Lil' Kim, Brat, 702, and Aaliyah. And those are hard-hitting females. Those ain't no little whack females out there.
What's that track
Those are
she
big
had with
big
Danny
names.
Martinez and,
Little Kim
Lil'
tonight.
Kim.
Not tonight.
Yeah, that was a hot track
yeah,
too.
that was a hard track.
So that was Getaway. So final track on the album is actually the Busta outro. Well, not the final track. The second to final track is Busta Rhymes giving the outro, and then the final track is actually Missy giving an outro. But before we go, we're gonna give you a little bit more numbers. So first week copies sold, she sold 129,000 copies in the first week. So good numbers.
Yeah.
Good numbers.
People were listening.
All right, that's it, man. End of the album, 17 tracks. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give it our vote. Sai gonna vote, or gonna vote, I'm gonna vote. If it's good enough, it's gonna make it up there on Fight Club. If it's not good enough, we're gonna tell Missy, man, look, give us some more easy eyes, back in a few seconds, y'all.
Give us a full 16.
Yeah, boy, back at you. This is Rating of the Barz.
Need some muscle milk.
Yo, no change on Fight Club. Fight Club still stays the same. Missy Elliott did not make it up on the top 5 Fight Club board. Who wants to go first? I'm gonna go second. Who wants to go first? Oh, what you gave it?
The numbers are gonna get better from me.
Are you sure about
I
that?
said from me, not me.
Oh.
I said from me. After me, the numbers go up.
What you got?
All
Oh,
right, I gave it a 3. All right,
a 3?
kind of middle.
That's higher than 2.5. So
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do that to her, but it's like for me, it just wasn't hitting, man. I like a couple of songs, but a lot of these songs, I'm gonna skip through, man. I don't even want to hear half of the stuff. Few songs I would listen to. You know what I'm saying? It's
which
like,
ones?
Most of the singles. That's
The Rain? Beat Me 911?
Nah, I don't like that track neither.
No?
Nope. I like Saga to Me.
Okay.
I like
The Brat?
The Rain.
The Rain? Yep, that's an ill song. What about the Easy Yaddy Yaddy Yaddy?
Nope. I like the Best Friends with Aaliyah.
Okay, so if you didn't like the songs like that, what impact do you think Missy had after this album was released? Like a year later, did you think she had any impact on the female rap genre?
Nah, she did, because let me tell you, who really, after Little Kim and Foxy Brown, like who was really out there that was
But if you're
female
shitting on the
at time?
album,
I know
okay,
shit.
no, let me bring it.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait.
Sorry.
Choose your words carefully.
I'm sorry, my apologies. If you're saying that the album wasn't one of your favorite albums, like you don't really care for it, what was the impact then?
I mean, she still had impact, because when she came out, there was nobody else that was really
Like her?
Exactly, like
Okay.
her. You know what I'm saying? Her flow. You know what I'm saying?
So even though you don't like her tracks, you like her.
But I could say this much: some people, other female rappers, you would have to question if they wrote it. You'd have to question that Missy wrote it. Their bars wasn't complicated, so if she didn't wrote it, then I'd be even more disappointed. I'm pretty sure these are her bars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So at least I could give her that. It's authentic. You know
What do you
I'm
think
saying?
about the combination of her and Timbaland with just like remember you were talking about before when Nas did his albums, he had like one producer. And what do you think about just having that one producer, Timbaland?
I've never had one producer. Really,
No, I mean, well,
I know what you're saying they mix it up. This was probably going back to that old formula back in the 80s where a lot of times it would just be the rapper with the one DJ and they just have the whole. I mean,
It kept it in one lane. Kept it at one sound.
you know, some people would be like, well, yeah, it kept as one sound. Some people want to hear a different variety. You know what I'm saying? Bring in somebody, maybe a Swiss Beats or somebody, get a different vibe, a different energy.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
Do something to get her out her lane. make her a little uncomfortable, to switch up the style a little bit.
That could be a good thing too, because
So 3.
yes,
You good with 3?
I'm good with 3. Barz was in here.
All right, man. I give it a 4 out of 5. I love this album, and I love this album because I can listen to this album on some chill shit. I won't listen to it when I'm going to the club. I won't listen to it when I'm in the whip going somewhere to hang out. I'm not gonna bump it when I'm
When do you
going to
bump
work.
it?
If I'm
When he's
home
cleaning the
chilling,
house.
if I'm cleaning the house, if I'm
It's
cooking,
cleaning the house music.
if I'm home just relaxing, I'm not trying to be bothered. I got a drink and I'm relaxing. I can bump this. I can let this just run. It's not heavy on the bars at all, but there's something about her style and Timbaland's production. The beat, these beats are crazy
Yeah,
on this
in between
album.
cleaning, you can go.
The production is amazing. So she didn't bring the bars. Timbaland brought the beats, but for some reason it meshed.
Right.
Some reason it
Timbaland
meshed.
brought-
So I like the
She
production.
didn't bring the bar.
No, she didn't bring the bars. She didn't bring the heavy
Timbaland.
bars. But Timbaland was crazy. I think these beats are some of his best beats for this album. But for some reason, even though they weren't on the same level, it worked, in my opinion. So I love the production and the vocals together. I love the uniqueness of the sound of this album. There's no other album like this. The way she flows on this, the way she changes her flows up, the things she talks about on this album, she reminds me of like a R. Kelly in a way, because let me explain. There's certain things she talks about in this album, if you listen to it, that's really down to earth. And R. Kelly was a person that meshed with the people. Like when you listen to R. Kelly songs, you can listen to the songs and know exactly what he's talking about when you listen to his music.
Not after this year.
When
Now
I-
we gotta go back and
When you listen to this album, I can understand what she's talking about with there. And that's it, man. And I like the fact that she meshed a lot of different genres. She meshed hip hop, she meshed some soul in there, she meshed R&B. Because you look at the features, 702, Genuine Aaliyah, and all of those hooks on there, some nice hooks. So I love the album. It's not a 5. It's not a 4. It's not a classic album by no stretch of the imagination, but it is a good album.
Yeah,
I
shit
can
on
just.
like that.
I'm telling you, it's not a 5.
Keeping it real.
It's not a classic, but I can listen to it, and at certain times.
Cleaning the house. Go ahead.
Yeah.
on a Sunday.
Sorry, what you got for him?
3.5, yo.
That's good. Oh, higher than lower than me. All right.
It wasn't much. It wasn't much Missy rapping, less rapping. She had a couple of bars in and out of there, but it seems as though like her passion is kind of like more on the R&B side of things. You know, she likes to sing.
Yes, that was her style,
And
side.
you hear that more in her style. The album, it wasn't that great when it comes to bars, but it's great in the fact that it's entertaining. You could get your
You can still bump some of these songs in the club,
No,
side.
she-
Sorry, hold on. Not to, Beat Me 911, The Rain,
music is club
Suck
music.
It To
is
Me. You can
club
bump that in the
music,
club
it's
still.
fun music.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
fun music. It's entertaining. You want to go to the club to be
Easy, yeah. Even though you
You
hit
wanna
that
be
track, you can bump
entertained. You
that
wanna
in the
have
club, and you
fun.
can. You never
It's
heard
fun
beats like
music.
this before, and you're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
One thing about the production, like you said, skyrocketing through the roof. Look who she had, super producer, Timbaland on, with whatever influence she wanted to put on.
And they had a good
So,
relationship too, so that even
They-
made him put more love and effort into the album.
Favorite
Favorite tracks, or favorite track, if you have to pick one. What's your favorite track?
The Rain. It's The Rain.
I
That's it.
can't stand the
You know,
rain.
like, it's a phenomenal track.
What do you think about the length of the
Catchy.
album? Do you think it should have cut some tracks off of there to make it tighter, or
It was just an hour?
60 minutes and 66 seconds, I believe.
It was an hour-long album. No, it didn't have an hour. of
60
music.
minutes
It
and
was
6
good.
seconds, 1 hour.
No, the length, it wasn't too bad, an hour, you get lost in an hour.
All right, man. There you have it, yo.
Shout out
3.5.
to Lauryn Hill.
Why shout out to Lauryn Hill?
'Cause Lauryn Hill is one of the ones that spit them bars, and I mean bars, and she sings. So
They-
that's just a shout out to
They're
Lauryn.
trying to get at her lately, talking about she didn't write her Mr.
I don't believe that.
Miseducation.
I don't believe that.
The people are
Lauryn
trying to get
Hill
at her
come
right
from
now.
The soul, she come from there. I seen one time at the Grammys of the Fugees. A reporter said something. You seen that video, and then she started freestyling off the top. Like, Lauryn Hill is about that life. You can't talk about Lauryn Hill.
All right, man. Let's get into the final segment of the show, which is Barz of the Titans.
We going up.
Part 2.
Where you going?
I went this one last time. I'll go over.
It got smaller.
Where we going this week,
I'm going to YO, man.
YO.
YO.
Who we going with? YO's a big place.
Going with J to the...
Oh, the LOX.
You know what I'm saying?
The Trinity.
I'm going with Ninja Turtle.
Yo, what's the name of the track, oh?
Yo, him and Jeezy look alike, too. It's called F.U. Fuck You.
Off the what?
Off the We Are the Streets
We Are the
album.
Streets album. Before we give you all that, man, Sal, what you got for the people?
Man, not much, yo. It's getting warm outside. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Ooh, that's a good one, man. Drink that water, yo. Oh, what's in the Serato? What you bumping?
Just got the DJ Khaled off that title.
What do you think about that album?
So far, it's pretty good. It's alright. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't hitting. It ain't hitting, Khaled. That Buju track is tame. Compare that Buju track to any Buju track
He
Buju
got
had
two
before.
Buju tracks on there.
Buju is tame now.
It ain't hitting. It ain't hitting,
I
Khaled.
like the last Buju track on
Too
there.
much features, man.
That's how his albums are.
Listen,
It's
man.
like a DJ compilation.
Too much what?
Too much features.
That's
What
what
do you
his,
mean?
One track has like 4 features on it.
First of all, DJ Khaled, his albums are feature albums.
His album, that's what
what
his
he does.
album
Okay,
is.
so give us a track with one guy on the track with just him.
Dude,
Why you gotta have 4 guys on one track? Like every single track of the album? Anyway, that's old Serato we're talking about. Oh, what else you bumping? Oh,
That doesn't make no sense, man.
Oh, man.
It's like having a Clue tape. And
no. When
with-
Swiss Beat does his albums, Swiss Beat has Nas on the album with Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats has Jim Jones on the album with
so
Swiss
every
Beats.
single track is.
There's like 10 features on every single track. You didn't hear the album?
No, I didn't. That's
You said
Don't worry.
He's lying.
You're gonna get the code for title from O in the group
He's
chat
not
this
getting
week.
a cold. Nobody's getting a cold.
That's it.
Yo,
Oh,
that's it.
that's all I got for him. All right, let's get into the track, man. This track is called F.U. This is Jadakiss verse. This is off the We Are the Streets album, y'all.
Let me tell you what it is. Yo, everybody's a snake.
That's why I gotta keep the grass
You
cut
can see them when they come in.
so I can heat their ass
So
off.
who's doing the verse, man?
We are.
Yo,
Y'all just taking this.
this verse is fire, though.
I gotta slow
All right,
down.
bring it back,
'cause
bring it back.
I ain't even gonna get into your saying
All right,
thing.
bring
I'm
it
gonna
back.
keep going to
All right,
the end.
bring it
What am I gonna say?
Stop.
All right, bring it back.
Yo, everybody's a snake. That's why I try to keep the grass cut so I can see them when they come in and heat their ass up. Cause them niggas that you went to school with
Ain't gonna do shit
will catch you while you ride in your new whip.
until your brain's into Cool Whip.
Okay. Niggas
Hold
that-
on. I love this line right here. Jiggers that you walk around getting ass wet ain't gonna help you do nothing but carry your
casket.
Bring that verse. Oh, my bad. Oh, I
Niggas
love that piece.
you running around getting ass with ain't gonna help you do nothing but carry your casket. Got the nerve to ask Kiss why I smoke so much. And how I'm such a young nigga that seem to know so much.
While you was running around pumping for
niggas,
jiggers,
I was listening.
you still pumping for
niggas.
I'm coming through.
Visiting.
You heard?
LOX came through in a yellow Lex and hopped out with the Air Force Ones with yellow checks.
Hold up. Oh, why does Jada always gotta have some colorful whip
yo.
and have
He
colorful
had
sneakers?
He had the forest green bean. He had the champagne rain.
Yo, bring that verse back,
colors,
oh.
man, yo.
That shit's fly,
Got the
son.
Pepsi blue.
Alright.
Bring that verse,
And I'm
oh.
coming through visiting. You heard LOS came through in a yellow Lex and hopped out with the Air Force Ones with yellow checks. And you liable to see me dolo, ice in the Rolo.
Burner under the thermo.
Burner under the polo.
A lot of y'all
you
is-
homos. Funny style niggas never down with me. Type of nigga go to the bathroom,
Sit down and pee.
I love that part.
Yo,
There's
Jada.
some niggas out there that do
Yo,
that.
Jada, boy.
I'll enter your house, back of your crib, smacking your kids, bullets go through your leather, cracking your ribs. Don't even hit me on the hip,
If I ain't give you a
cold. What you talking about hitting them on the hip?
Back then when he had the
beef
pages,
up,
when he had the
man. I'm
pages
just
in
saying
the
there's some
number.
young people out there, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a home phone number.
I live on the road.
Now I'm getting bigger checks,
conference call, bigger sex, bigger bracelets, bigger baguettes.
Fuck y'all.
Yo, man, yo. Listen. Yo, Jada.
I see no disrespect, but after you go through these,
You need something like
you
that.
need something to meet it up,
To
man.
wash that down.
Jada
This is
Kiss.
what
You
I'm
need
talking
something to
about.
wash this down.
Jada Kiss, yo.
Barz, man.
Yo, that's it, man. We up out of here, man. That side of God over there.
Salute.
That's old Boogs. This your boy Onslaught Tree. This track is called FU. This is Jada Kiss. This is off the We Are the Streets album, y'all. We gonna see y'all next week. Peace.
Kick it, fuck you. Only my man, blood is sacred. Cocksucker, fuck you.
Everybody's a snake, that's why I try to keep the grass cut so I can see them when they coming. Then I heat they ass up, cause them niggas that you went to school with will catch you while you in your new whip and turn your brains into Cool Whip. Niggas that you run around getting ass with ain't gonna help you do nothing but carry a casket. Got the nerve to ass kiss why I smoke so much, and how I'm such a young nigga that seem to know so much. While you was running around pumping for niggas, I was listening, you still pumping for niggas. I'm coming through visiting, you heard LOX came through in the yellow Lex. Now hopped out with the Air Force Ones with yellow checks, and you liable to see me dolo. Ice in the Rolo, burner under the polo. A lot of y'all is homos, funny style niggas, never down with me. Type to go to the bathroom, sit down and pee. I enter your house, back of your cribs, smacking your kids. Bullets going through your leather, cracking your ribs. Don't even hit me on my hip if I ain't give you a code. And I ain't got a home phone number, I live on the road. Now I'm getting bigger checks, conference calls with bigger Zex, bigger bracelets with bigger baguettes. Fuck
All I
y'all.
do is get high and think of fading you all. Motherfuckers, hit your knees and just pray to